it's me, Muaz, aka the Foodie Gamer, and I'm here today to review the Digi Retroboy handheld game console. Firstly, on the lid you can see an image of the console inside. This is the red and white version, the Famicom edition. It also comes in a grey and purple version, which is known as the Gameboy edition. On the side of the lid, you can see the functionalities of the console and the contents of the box. On the functionalities of the console is compatible with official GBA game cards, compatible with the GBA link cable, and the main reason you're buying it is for the GBA games, the Game Boy Color games, the Game Boy games, the NES games, the Sega Master System games, the Game Gear games, and the PC Engine games. On the contents of the box that we're going to get into now. On the console, you can see the 4 face buttons, A, B, L, and R. The buttons quality feels good, but it's not as good compared to the Nintendo Switch buttons. Then you have the D-pad, which is kind of mushy. And then you have the start button and select button. They are quite decent. Also, the brightness button is part of them. The LCD button and the turbo button are part of these. The turbo button makes a button go like it's rapid fire when you're holding it down. The LCD TV out is for the AV cables that we will show you later. On the top of the console, you have the L and R bumper buttons, and on the top of the console there are the three connectivity ports: the GBA link cable, the AV port, and the micro USB port. Now I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how to put your SD card in. First, you slot it in facing forwards, and then push it in with your nail. If you want to download more ROMs, then eject it again. By the way, the SD card is not included. Now it's time for some fun and gameplay. First, I insert my cartridge. Then I turn the console on. On startup, you see the Digi Retroboy logo. Now I will show you an example of a Game Boy emulator game called Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Here is the example. Press L and up or L and down to change the border. Press L and right or L and left to change the color palette. The gameplay is fantastic. The buttons are responsive, and now I will show you another example of a GBA game. Here is the start of Yoshi's Island Super Mario Advance 3. The game runs very well, especially for a Game Boy Advance game, and the game runs fast. The buttons again are very responsive, and these act like just the real thing. That was my gameplay on the Digi Retroboy. So now let's see what my final thoughts are. Review of the Digi Retroboy handheld game console. The games were easy to load on the micro SD card. The games loaded fast on the console. The buttons were very responsive. The sound quality is good. The games play fast. I personally rate this a 10 out of 10, and I think you should buy it. I will leave 3 links in the description below of romsmania.cc, my favorite ROM site, the official Digi Retroboy site where you can find information of it on, and the Amazon site where I bought it from. I will be back with some more reviews of games, food, or both. See ya later!